What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay. Checking in, man, out here on the patio. This is my new little favorite spot at my crib. The patio. Come out here, chill, enjoy whatever weather Mother Nature give me. But, wanted to make a video, man, and address some, want to make sure my face clean. You know what I'm saying? My lips be chapped. I need to do this before the videos, but what happened is I wake up and I instantly have an idea for a video. So I just hit record, I don't even set no shit up. So I don't be checking my face beforehand. So that's when I be having the crust on my eyes and all that. So I do apologize. I'm gonna get better at that, I swear. Especially as my weight continues to come down. I'm starting to be conscious of other health things, that, but whatever. Anyways, I want to steer away from the negativity that's kind of been building up in trucking around my channel. I feel like I've worked super hard to change the narrative of me and what I represent, and I just refuse to let no name channels and instigators pull me back into that BS. I'm just not gonna do it, bro. I've worked too hard to get away from that and establish myself as a halfway respectable businessman. A lot of people don't respect the way that I do business, but a lot do, you know what I mean? And so to them, I owe them to continue to carry myself in a certain way and not be, fooled and pulled in to them people games and all that extra shit that be going on. I just refuse. So we gonna shift away from that. What I want to talk about in this video is I'm hiring again. I'm hiring again, man. And I don't know how to feel about it, because it's a 50-50 feeling, and let me explain why. The first guy, he quit on me, and that's cool. That's just how it goes sometimes. You kind of, let me explain. When you become an owner or lease a fleet, renter, whatever the people gonna call me, and you start employing people, you can start reading people from day one. Like, you just know, for the most part, within the first week or two, the type of person that you're going to be dealing with. And for the sake of keeping the truck moving, you just kind of just deal with it. As long as they are somewhat profitable, their numbers ain't all the way in the toilet. You just kind of deal with it, you know what I mean? Especially when you have multiple trucks. So the first guy, when he quit on me, I kind of seen it coming. And I wasn't too shocked, but the way it was done was crazy. But it was like, okay, cool. Wish you the best. He ended up going into flatbed, I believe. We've talked since all that and had a cordial conversation and whatnot. So shout out to him, whatever. But then my other two drivers. So the other one decided to, well, actually both of them now have decided that they wanted to move on as well. And I'm not upset at them, because I'm actually kind of happy for them, because both of them are moving on to become owner-operators. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that really make me proud, even though I don't feel like I had much to do with it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like to have been in a position to offer them a position to where they can make, because one has been with me for like three and a half months. The other been with me since February. And so to have offered them positions to where they could make money, and stack that money and go on to do what it is they really wanted to do, man. As an owner, it's like, damn, I got to replace them. And they were really good drivers. But just as a businessman, a black businessman, young black businessman, it's like, yo, to see these two young brothers evolve into business owners now and go get their own, I'm happy for them and I'm proud of them, man. I wish them much success. But, it's still, this is what you will have to deal with as a lease operator, owner operator, if you have a fleet trying to maintain drivers, is that, you can't, I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm trying to hold my drivers back. That's just what it is. Like, if they want to go on and do something else, I was a flip-flop, so I know sometimes shit just changes in your life so drastically that you can't continue to do what you've been doing. You got to make a drastic change, and I understand that, man. So, I'm very happy for them. but I am hiring for anyone who's looking for a 1099 position, OTR. I need hazmat and tanker endorsement. I am paying 75 cents out the gate, no probationary period or nothing like that. And I know a lot of people, I've seen some people say that's a lot of money and I'm going to, go broke trying to maintain it. I don't think so, man. I think that, when I did my research and I did my calculations with the money that I have to spend with the $4.99 a week, as well as with the way the rates are going. Again, like I say, unless I go down to like $1.60, $1.65 a mile, I'm gonna at least break even. And then in regards, if I'm being honest, with my referral money, I've always said my referral money allows me to pay a little bit more. So that's what I'm really taking advantage of, is the fact that that extra referral money gives me the cushion to be like, okay, I'm gonna pay y'all this because I still got this money coming that will allow me to, maintain this. And if a time ever comes where that's no longer the case, then I'll reevaluate. But I know for me, worst come to worst, I just get back in the truck. You know what I mean? A lot of what I'm doing right now and the way my business is structured is with me being out of the truck. And I'm blessed for that. And I've been blessed for that since March. But if it come down to it, to where the numbers aren't starting to look right, it ain't nothing for me to go hop in a lease truck and make, 8 to 10 bands a month, running 2 weeks out, home for a week or two, and I'll be just fine, you know what I mean? Or buying me a truck, a cash, and maybe starting to buy cash trucks and put them in the port, which was the original plan I had back at the earlier of the year. You know what I mean? I wouldn't drive them, but, put other drivers in those trucks, because that's what you run into. A lot of drivers don't want to be home more. So the port is a perfect opportunity for drivers to do that. But it's always a move or something that can be done to keep the business going. And that's what I'm learning, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really stressing about my shit falling apart because I'm just learning and putting together so many things that when this go, I can do this. When that go, I can do this. It's trucking at the end of the day, man. You know what I mean? So until the robots replace us, it's always going to be a way to get a bag, one way or another. You feel me? So I'm not worried about that anyway. And then on top of that, I'm stacking my money. So, the more money I stack, if some shit do happen, I'll have a cushion of time that will allow me to, make an adjustment that may take, 2 months to go through or 3 months to go through. For example, if some shit happened, let's say one of my trucks sit for 3 months. Now, I would never let it sit for 3 months. But let's just say that it do. If I got, X amount of money sitting to the side, or, if I got other things happening where that's not really affecting nothing, then I'm good. You know what I mean? Or like I say, worst come to worst, I just get in that third truck and go run regional with it. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty confident in my situation. I don't have to, be one of those owners that's like, oh, no, you going to fail as an owner operator. You should stay as a company, because I know what that's like to want to have your own and do your own, which is kind of an issue that I went through last year with the business opportunity I had with my man D-Roz. Was like, yeah, what you offering me sound real cool, but I just want to do my own thing. So I would be a hypocrite to turn around and try to say that to somebody else, like, yo, you should stay with me. You shouldn't do that. Nah, that'd be hypocrite of me. So salute to my drivers that's moving on to bigger and better things, man. And if you looking to come, listen, man, I'm not trying to force nobody to do nothing. Like, if you want to come work for me for 6 months to run up a bag and then go get your own truck, I got no problem with that, man. As long as you just letting me know what's going on and don't just dip out on me, I got no problem with that, man. The game is the excuse me, the game is the game. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a spiteful person. So that's all I got, man. I just wanted to come and drop that on you guys. I know a lot of guys have been hitting me up in regards to like trying to find drivers and understanding how that works. I'm gonna just tell you, man, it's gambling. Honestly, it really ain't no strategic way in doing it. I mean, like, I was up here with the sister, and she was saying about the interview process But it's the downside to that with trucking, man. Drivers really don't have a lot of patience for like interview process, you know, because there's so many positions out here. So unless you really catch them their attention, like in the first 5 minutes of your ad or your whatever, they don't really care about no interview or nothing like that unless you paying some ridiculous amount of money, which I'm not paying. I'm really paying what's average right now, maybe a little above it. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep advertising my situation. If somebody come, they come. If they don't, then we'll make a move then. You know what I mean? But I'm fairly confident in, you know, bringing someone in. Like I think 75 cents a mile for hazmat and tanker, you know, making $2,000 a week average is a pretty good gig, especially with 1 year worth of driving experience. You know what I mean? So, but y'all know the vibes, man. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking. Remember, man, everything that you want in life is on the other side of sacrifice. So keep pushing.